So now we are gonna listen to 1.8 for two more times. Okay, here we go. Hopefully you take note your answer in your notebook, alright? Don't try to remember. You cannot remember all of them. Okay, now we play 1.8.
Tape script 1.8. An interview with Anna.
Anna, you're Spanish, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm from Bilbao, in the Basque country.
And how long have you lived here in Oxford?
Oh, 23 years.
And how did that happen?
Well, I wanted to improve my English, so I came to England to study. Originally, I came for 6 months, but I met my husband. We met at the college. Actually, we met on the way to the college, in the street.
You met in the street?
Yes, it was my first day, and I was walking up the hill to the college, and Theo, that's my husband, was driving up the hill, and he stopped and offered me a lift, which I refused.
You refused?
Yes, but we ended up in the same class. I went into the class, and there he was.
And your husband's from Bolivia, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
So that means you speak the same language?
Yes, Spanish.
So why did you decide to live in England?
Well, mainly because my husband had a job here, and we kind of decided we wanted a place in the middle between Spain and Bolivia.
A nice idea. And do you have two sons?
Yes, I do. Xavier is 21, nearly 22, and James is 19.
So what's it been like for them growing up in England with parents of different nationality?
Well, I think because we live in Oxford, a cosmopolitan city, they didn't notice it too much.
They're both bilingual, presumably?
No, not really.
Oh.
Because when they were children, even though we spoke to them in Spanish, they always replied in English.
Interesting. Tell me, how much contact has your family here had with the families in Spain and Bolivia?
I think more with my family in Spain because it's closer. We always spend summer there, 2 or 3 weeks usually.
And the Bolivian side?
Well, my husband keeps in touch all the time, but his family have never been here.
Never?
Never. We went to Bolivia once when Xavier was 18 months old. James has never been.
So what are the children doing now?
Xavier's at university, and James has just finished school. He's been working in a restaurant, saving money to travel.
And what do they want to do in the future?
Well, James, he's going to travel to Bolivia at last. Then he's going to university to study biology.
And Xavier?
I think he wants to work in the Foreign Office.
Anna, is it possible to sum up the pros and cons of bringing up a family in another country to your own?
Well, I think in a way it's good because you can take the best things from both cultures, but I don't think my sons will ever feel 100% English because their parents aren't English. It's quite tricky.
It's quite tricky. Okay, now one more time and the last time as well. And after that, we will check the answer together. Here we go.
Tape script 1.8. An interview with Anna.
Anna, you're Spanish, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm from Bilbao, in the Basque country.
And how long have you lived here in Oxford?
Oh, 23 years.
And how did that happen?
Well, I wanted to improve my English, so I came to England to study. Originally, I came for 6 months, but I met my husband. We met at the college. Actually, we met on the way to the college, in the street.
You met in the street?
Yes, it was my first day, and I was walking up the hill to the college, and Theo, that's my husband, was driving up the hill, and he stopped and offered me a lift, which I refused.
You refused?
Yes, but we ended up in the same class. I went into the class, and there he was.
And your husband's from Bolivia, isn't he?
Yes, he is.
So that means you speak the same language?
Yes, Spanish.
So why did you decide to live in England?
Well, mainly because my husband had a job here, and we kind of decided we wanted a place in the middle between Spain and Bolivia.
A nice idea. And do you have two sons?
Yes, I do. Xavier is 21, nearly 22, and James is 19.
So what's it been like for them growing up in England with parents of different nationality?
Well, I think because we live in Oxford, a cosmopolitan city, they didn't notice it too much.
They're both bilingual, presumably.
No, not really.
Oh.
Because when they were children, even though we spoke to them in Spanish, they always replied in English.
Interesting. Tell me, how much contact has your family here had with the families in Spain and Bolivia?
I think more with my family in Spain because it's closer. We always spend summer there, 2 or 3 weeks usually.
And the Bolivian side?
Well, my husband keeps in touch all the time, but his family have never been here.
Never.
Never. We went to Bolivia once when Xavier was 18 months old. James has never been.
So, what are the children doing now?
Xavier's at university, and James has just finished school. He's been working in a restaurant, saving money to travel.
And what do they want to do in the future?
Well, James, he's going to travel to Bolivia at last. Then he's going to university to study biology.
And Xavier?
I think he wants to work in the Foreign Office.
Anna, is it possible to sum up the pros and cons of bringing up a family in another country to your own?
Well, I think in a way it's good because you can take the best things from both cultures, but I don't think my sons will ever feel 100% English because their parents aren't English. It's quite tricky.
Okay, thank you very much. All right, and now let's check the answer together. Number one, what nationality are Shabias and his parents, Dave and Anna and Dave? Do you have the answer, everyone? Hello? Anyone can just give me the answer? Oh, very quiet. What happened? Nationality.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello. Question number one. Can you answer, Venerable Magara? Cannot. Okay, so this is the answer.
Number one
Zabi.
is
Oh,
British.
okay. All right. Zabi.
Xavier is
Yeah.
British, and his mother is Spain,
Spanish.
and his dad is Bolivian.
Yeah,
Bolivian.
Bolivar. And they live
Right.
in
They live in Oxford, right?
Oxford. Yeah. So Zabi
Oxford.
is British, Anna is Spanish, Dave is Bolivian, and they live in Oxford. Okay, number two. And number two, I would like to call Soknit. Soknit, number two, read the question and the answer, please. No, Soknit is okay. Okay.
Number two. Teacher,
Okay.
read the question.
Read the question and then give the answer.
Okay.
Uh,
Number two. How did the bear parent meet give that thought? Why did they decide to live in English? Um, his parents met in Spanish, right?
yeah, that's okay. Just read your answer. We will check together. Okay. Parent made in Spanish. Okay, why? Okay, now you can read my answer here. I will give you my answer. Okay, please read the answer. Sung Liet.
Number two. They met in the street on the way to the college where they were both studying. Twelve offered Anna
They for
uh, Steph offered Anna
a lift.
left, but she
Refuse.
they refused. They earned up in the same class at the college. They decided to live in England because Top had a job there and they want a place between Spain and Bolivia.
Okay, thank you very much. I would like to read for you again. They meet in the street on the way to the college, where they both studying. They offer Anna a lift, but she refused. Like, hey, hey, beauty, do you want to go with me? Okay, just say something like that. And they ended up in the same class at the college. They decided to live in England because they had a job there and they wanted a place between Spain and Bolivia. All right, thank you very much. This is question number 2. Now let's go to number 3. So number 3, I want to ask Mr. Pisat. Read the question with the answer, please.
Okay, teacher. Number 3. When and why did Jabber first notice his nationality? He Jabber noticed his nationality when he was a secondary school. Secondary school.
Okay, why?
Because because England
Because
because when England were playing with Spain in Euro 96
Euro
and his
96
classmate made him choose
make
country to support. Choose which country to support.
yes, and he stay neutral. Okay, thank you very much. Sabir noticed his nationality when he was at secondary school. England were playing Spain in Europe 96 and his classmates made him choose which country to support and he stayed neutral. All right, now let's go to number 4. Number 4, Srengi.
Number 4. Why weren't Zabir and James Billinghus as children?
Bilingual.
Bilingual. Sorry, teacher, I don't know.
Okay, you can read the answer then.
When they were children, even so their parents spoke to them in Spanish, they always reply in English.
Okay. When they were children, even though their parents spoke to them in Spanish, they always reply in English. So they don't know Spanish. They know only English. That's why they are not bilingual. Bilingual speak two languages, but Sabir speak only one language. Okay, now Venerable Surya, number 5.
Number 5. How many times has Serbia been to Bolivia? How old was? How many times has James been? The answer, Serbia has been to Bolivia once.
How old was he?
Uh,
Okay,
That's all.
can read my answer then.
Serbia has been to Bolivia once. He went there when he was 18 months old. James has never been to Bolivia.
Okay, Sabir has been to Bolivia once. He went there when he was 18 months old. James has never been to Bolivia. All right, number 6. Number 6, I want to call, I don't know who is it. Okay, number 6 would be, okay, Kim Hậu, number 6. Nice to meet you again, Kim Hậu.
Yes, yeah. What contact does he have with his mother family? How long did they stay in Spain every summer?
Do you have the answer?
I think they visit his mother family and
Okay. Call, yeah, call.
and
And how long
they
this in Spain?
they stay they stay 2 to 3 weeks every summer.
Okay, 2 to 3 weeks every summer. Okay, Zabir grandparents visit them in England and they used to go to Spain in summer for 2 to 3 weeks. Very good. Your answer is correct. He speak to his grandmother about once a week. So speak to his grandmother or grandparent about once a week mean they're using phones. Okay? Speak to or phone to. No problem. They are the same thing. Okay, Mr. Hop, your answer is correct. Now I wanna call Kim Lin. Okay, Kim Lin. Kim Lin number 7. Oh, cannot. Kim Lin. Okay, how about Chantu? Chantu number 7, please. Hello. Okay.
Number 7. What is Sabia studying? What is Jam going to study?
Mm-hmm.
Teacher, sorry, I don't know.
No, so read my answer.
Sabia is studying uh,
Spanish
and
and French.
Spanish and French. Jam is going study biolo-
Biology.
biology.
Okay, you know biology here. Like this. Okay, Zabi is studying Spanish and French, and James is going to study biology. Okay, number 8. Number 8, Marie. Kim Marie. Okay, Marie. Okay, number 8 would be then would be Kuntia. Kuntia, right?
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Okay, number 8.
Number 8. What is Sabir hoping to do in the future? Where is he planning to live?
To live.
Sorry, sir, I can answer.
Oh, number 8, I don't have the answer too. So, okay, I will write the answer for you. Okay. Because I don't have the answer, I did not prepare it on my slide. I will write the answer for you. So number 8, where should I write the answer? So we write here. Okay, now for number 8. Number 8. Sorry. So Zapier, can you see that? Is hoping to work where, everyone? To work in the foreign office. In the foreign, that's why he study language. If you study language, you can work in the foreign office, and he's planning to live in England. Okay, continue. Can you read again the answer, please?
Yes, sir. Sabir is hoping to work in the
Foreign
foreign
office, yeah.
foreign office. He's planning to live in England.
Okay, thank you very much. Now number 9. Number 9. Who is it? Who volunteer for number 9? Okay, number 9. I would like to call Chokdi. Okay, Chokdi. Good luck, actually, Chokdi. Hello, Chokdi. 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 Quiet rồi. Okay, then I will call Sathit. Okay, Sathit, number 9, please. Okay. Okay, now Siwatra. Siwatra, number 9.
Yes, John 9. What is Chen doing at the moment? What he's going to do? I think Chen at the moment he's go to studying at the university. Yes, and
Yeah.
he want to going to do at I don't know Chen.
Okay. So what he's going to do mean he want to study, but James, what is doing at the moment? No, he's working. So James just finished school. He's been working in a restaurant, save money to travel, to go traveling. He's going to travel to Bolivar before starting university. All right. Okay, number 10. Number 10, what does Anna think are the pros and cons of bringing up a family in another country? Okay, it's good because you can take the best from both cultures, but her sons never feel 100% English because their parents aren't English. It's quite tricky. Okay, guys, now we finish answering all the 10 questions. Do you have any questions? Any difficult word you want to ask me, you can ask.
Teacher, I have question.
Okay, start from the previous
Tricky,
slide. Yeah.
tricky,
Oh, tricky, right? Okay.
tricky.
Okay, okay. Tricky here, actually the word trick. If you translate here, like adjective here, trick is noun, I think tricky, yeah. Tricky is adjective, yeah. Tricky. This one, like this one. But the meaning here is not like this. It quite tricky mean like this one. Or you can say like this. Okay, it's quite tricky. You can it might translate like that, but if you check dictionary, it would be like this.
Okay, sir. I got
Okay,
it.
any more questions?
No, sir.
All right, very good. How about other students? Very quiet. Okay, I don't force you if you don't have question. Okay, if you don't have question, now let's look at this one. What are the pros and cons of bringing up a family in another countries? Make two lists. So now they want you to make two lists. What are the pros and cons of bringing up a family in another country? For example, just give you example. Mr. Sivatra married a girls from China, so Chinese. Mr. Sibatra married a Chinese girl, and then they decide to live in Singapore. Okay, so they ask you what are the pros and cons of bringing up your children in Singapore, something like that. So can you answer the question? And they give you one example. The pro, good, good, something good. You get the best from two cultures. So mean your kids can learn a lot of things from different culture. And the cons, your kids don't feel completely at home in either of them. So he feel like, okay, I don't know, my parents, one is Cambodian, mother is Chinese, and now I live in Singapore. I feel like who I am. Okay, so can you give me more example? Now I want you to think about the pros and cons. I think you can have 5 minutes to think about that. Okay, we will check the answer together at 6:26. Now you have 5 minutes to write the answer in your notebook. So after 5 minutes, we're gonna check the answer together as a whole class. Please do it right now. If you have question, you can ask. One more minute. All right, now time is up. Now let's check the answer together. Okay, now let's talk about the pro first. What are the pros, everyone? What are the pros? Can you give me more answer? We have one example already. What are they? So let's talk with pro first. And we write the answer here. Pro. Okay. No answer, everyone?
About the
Okay.
growth, I think they can live in his mother and his father country, like his home. I think like that, yeah.
Oh, you can live with what is it? This one? Your mother and your father raise you up in another country. For example, like your mother is Cambodian, your father is Americans.
Americans.
So after you married and then you move to live in Australia, and then you grow up in Australia. That is the question.
Question.
Okay. What
Uh,
is the what are the advantages and disadvantages, pros and cons of you growing up in another country? Okay, besides,
Beautiful.
oh, beautiful. What do you mean? You have you look beautiful. Are you sure?
Yeah,
Oh,
teacher.
you have father, mother from different country. You look beautiful. Okay, what else? So this one is okay, no problem. You look beautiful. Like Thai people, normally they married another countries, other nationality, then they look beautiful. If they are originally Thai, they are not beautiful and handsome. Okay, so what else? That's all? Only beautiful?
For me,
Yeah.
about the advantage is you can get to know about the different culture.
All right, but this is the example. Thank you, Sinawatra. See, not Sinawatra, sorry, Sivatra. Okay, get to know from the a lot of culture. Okay, you see here you can see the best from two cultures, so you can learn from other culture. So the same, you have different or
Oh,
not? Yeah.
sorry, sir.
Okay, that's okay, no problem. Do you have other answer? No. Okay, so only two maybe. This one number one and this one number two. Okay, you look beautiful. Okay. All right. Now number. Okay, how about the cons? The con here. Number one, you don't feel completely at home in either of them. Do you have different answer? Do you can you add more ideas? Hello, Uti?
Teacher,
Yes.
about coins, people in the new country may not accept you.
Yeah. People in the other country may not
The new
accept you.
country.
Yeah,
Yes.
especially if you are Asian, if you live in America, during this COVID-19, a lot of Chinese people were hit by the African Americans, right? They don't like Chinese people, they don't like Asian people because of the COVID-19. So there is a problems. So when you are different, people may not accept you. Okay or not? Right? Okay. Thank you very much. Okay, you can look at my answer. These are the pros. You and your children can learn another language, right? Correct or not? You can speak language very well. If you want to speak English, and if you live in England or you live in America, just 1 year you can speak English much better than me. Correct? Okay. You get to experience different way of life. Okay, different culture. The same with the previous one. Different way of life. Like I live in Thailand for 2 years and I learn a lot. The way they live and the way they spend their holidays and other things. And I love the life in Thailand. When I moved to Malaysia, I stayed there for 2 years as well. And Malaysia's life is too hectic, too busy. A lot of cars, a lot, even busier than in Thailand. So yeah, it too modern for me because we are from Cambodia. It's not, especially in Battambang, it's not as modern as the other country. But if we live in Phnom Penh, I think there's not much different. Okay, people learn to be more open-minded and cosmopolitan. Cosmopolitan mean you live, yeah, you live and learn. I mean, you live with a lot of people, different peoples. You study with different peoples, different languages, different cultures. Like in Malaysia alone, if you go to KL, Kuala Lumpur, so there you can see a lot of Indian people there, a lot of Chinese people there, a lot of Malaysians there. There are many kind of foods, many cultures, many different peoples. That is cosmopolitan. So if you experience these a lot of differences from these peoples, then you open minded. Okay, you open mind. Some people, in the past when I was a kid, some foreigner visited Cambodia, and when he went into the temple, he did not take off his hat. So a lot of people say, "Oh, wow, you are very bad. You are not good," something like that. Okay, sometimes we cannot say something bad to other people because we live in different cultures. When they visit us, they don't know much of our culture. We cannot blame them. Correct or not, everyone? Okay, all right. All right, so the cons. How about the cons? It can be hard for people to fully belong to a culture. Okay, this is the first con. It can be hard for people to fully belong to a culture. You lose contact with family in another countries. In For example, one of our staff here at Beer Brai, and he has some relative at in Cambodia Kraum, right? It's now in Vietnam, and he has no contact with his relatives because he sometimes visit them only. And for the people who live in Cambodia Krom or Ho Chi Minh City now, they rarely came to Battambang. So it is kind of difficult for him to keep contacts with his family member. Okay, people in the new country may not accept you. Okay, this is the answer that Venerable Makara raised out. Okay, thank you very much. And before we continue, Mr. Kumhop, can you read the answer again for your friend, please?
Uh, you get the best from two culture. You don't feel completely at home in either of them. Pro. You and your children can learn another language. You get to experience a different way of life. People learn to be more open-minded and cosmopolitan. Cons. It can be hard for people to fully belong to a culture. You lose contact with family in the other country. People in the new country may not accept you.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you have any question, everyone? No? No question? Okay, very quiet. What happened?
Now, teacher.
Okay, no question. All right, thank you. Do you want to have a break or you want to just continue without stopping and we're gonna stop at around 8:15? I think we don't need to have break, right? Is it? Okay, everyone?
Yes.
Continue, right? Very good. Okay, now let's start with the next one. Vocabulary, the same page on page 12. What's in a word? These exercises will help you to think about how to learn vocabulary. So remember, sometimes we don't know how to learn new words. And this exercise will help you on how to learn new words. All right. Now, let's look at the first one. Meaning. Number one, these sentences all contains the nonsense word oogie. So you're gonna see the word oogie here. This word, if you check dictionary, they don't have this word in a dictionary. Okay? No oogie. So is oogie a noun or a verb, adjective, a noun or an adverb? So now you can look at the sentence here. The first we have four sentences. So now we want to know which they are verb, adjective, noun, or adverb. Now let's go together and see. Okay. Number one. My grandmother's very old and oogy. Now she can't get out much. Number two. She gave me my grandfather gold watch. I'll oogie it, oogie it forever. Number three. The poor people live crowded together in oogies in the old part of the city. Number four, they can't afford to buy meat and fish. They live very oogly on rice and potatoes. Okay, now look at the first one here. Which one is it? Verb, adjective, or noun or adverb? Hello? Oh, what happened now?
Hello, sir.
Okay, hello. I thought I'm speaking alone.
I
Okay,
don't know, sir.
you don't know. Okay, well,
I
how about
don't
other
even know
student?
what it means.
Oh no, oogie doesn't have no meaning in dictionary.
No meaning?
Yeah, no meaning in dictionary. But I want you to look at the sentence here. Why you need to learn that one if there's no meaning? Because this is the way you learn vocabulary. If it is no meaning in the dictionary, how can you understand it from the sentence? First, you have to know part of speech. It is verb, adjective, noun, or adverb. You know verb? Yeah?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
I think it
Yeah.
is adjective.
Why it is adjective?
I think it is verb.
Okay, I think this is verb. Okay, the answer it is adjective. You see, all here is adjective. So and all adjective and this one must be adjective. All right. Sorry. Okay. Okay, this one is adjective describing grandmother. Okay, number two. She gave me my grandfather gold watch. I'll oogie it forever. So this one after will. So after will, what is it?
Word, yeah.
Verb. Yes, you see, you don't know that word, but at least you know adjective, verb, or noun. Verb. So infinitive without to after a modal verb will. I think other student, you don't try to help me. I think you also know it very well. Okay, number three. The poor people live crowded together in oogies. This one after in and oogie change y to ies. What is it? Hello?
It's also word, yeah.
Are you sure? Verb? Verb here. The word live already. The verb crowded together
Ah,
in oogies.
Noun, sir.
Yeah, this is noun, plural ending, ies, you see? And the last one, oogly, ly at the end. What is it? They live. This is verb. This is verb.
adverb, yeah.
Adverb,
This
sir.
is
Because
okay. This
of
is
where they
Adverb.
live.
yeah. Okay, adverb describe living. Okay, ending ly. So at least you know function. If you know function, you can match with this one. So we have the word. Okay, this one, oogie, number one, oogie. And we have oogie again and oogie here again. Now they want you to match with this one. This one we have cherries, frail, slums, frugally. And we learn this word, remember everyone, from where? We learn this one from these, okay? Here, remember, we have slum and we have, what else? We have frail, we have frugally, we have cherries. And now let's do this exercise together. Okay, so cherries, is it verb or adverb or noun? Can you match? Number one is which one? Cherries, frail, slum, or frugally? Oh, my student did not read the book, did not review the lesson. Okay. My grandmother very old and what?
Frail.
And frail, teacher.
Yes, frail. The word frail mean very old, unhealthy, right? Okay, number two. She gave me my grandfather gold watch. I'll oogie it forever. I'll what? Hello?
Cherish.
Cherish.
Yes,
Cherish.
cherish it forever. Love, treasure it. And the number three, the poor people live in crowded together in oogies. What in?
Slum, teacher.
Slum,
Plum.
slum. Okay, not slum, slum. And the last one is your homework.
Okay, sure.
Okay. Okay, last one, frugally. Okay, I hope you remember this word. We learned already. We don't have time to review for you again and again because we study together for 45 hours only, and you have to study hard on yourself. And this is university level. We cannot study slowly. Some lesson can be slow, some lesson must be fast. Okay, so let's go to the next one. This is pronunciation. Pronunciations. Say this word aloud. Underline a word with the different vowel sounds. So we have number one, number two, number three, and number four. And they want you to underline the word with different vowel sound. Okay, you can look at number one together. We have rose, we have goes, does, and toes. Which one has different vowel sound? Hello? Which one sound different? Goes, rose, does, and toes. Oh,
Toast.
toes? Goes?
I
Does.
think that that's teacher.
Okay, does,
It
right? Oh, so near this one. Goes, toes. Sound similar, right? Okay, so the different one is does. Da here a sound. You see O E S, but the sound is a here. And rose goes toes here O sound. That's why this one is different. But don't worry, I'm gonna play the tapes and you can listen and underline. Okay, I give you one example. Does. Now I will listen. I will play the tape for you. You can listen and circle or underline the different sound. Okay, one time.
Tape script 1.9. Pronunciation. 1,
Rose, goes, does, toes,
2,
meet, beat, great, street,
3,
paid, made, played, said,
4,
done, phone, sun, one,
You want to listen again?
Yes.
Okay.
Tape script 1.9. Pronunciation. 1,
Rose, goes, does, toes,
2,
meet, beat, great, street,
3,
paid, made, played, said,
4,
done, phone, sun, one,
Okay, thank you very much. Number 2, which one? Meet, beat, great, street. Which one?
Great.
It's
Great. Number 3, paid, made, play, said.
Said.
Said. Number 4, done, phone, sun, one.
Phone.
Phone.
phone,
Okay. You see, even O-E-N, but they sound different. Sound different. So you sometimes you cannot just pronounce them. You cannot just read them. You have to check dictionary. You can check Google for pronunciations because English is not that easy for us to just pronounce the word correctly. You can look at the word oes, but this one O sound and this one A sound. Das and this one goes, not gas. Different, right? So we cannot just rely on the spelling here, or yeah, the spelling. We need to check dictionary in order to read them correctly. Okay, now Venerable Surya, I want you to read all of them again before we continue to the next one. Number 1 until number 4.
yes. Number 1, rose, goes, does, pose. Number 2, meet, beat, great, street. Number 3, paid, made, played, said. Number 4, done, phoned, sent, want.
Okay, thank you very much. Now we can continue to the next one. Okay, this one say this word allows. Which syllable is stress? Now this one we talk about stress. Let's see, like we stress which one. Example, if you stress on like this, mother, mother. Now if you stress on this one, you pronounce mother, mother, mother. If you stress on the first one, mother, mother. So which one? So we have word mother, enjoy, apartment, holiday, population. So one we call it stress, stress like this. It can be sound stronger. When you hear it, it hears stronger, or longer. Okay. Sometimes it's stronger and sometimes it is longer. So that is the stress of the word. So I will play the tape for you. You can listen and check the 5 words here. And please try to identify the stress of the word. Are you ready?
Ready, teacher?
Okay, already ready. Thank you.
tape script 1.10.
mother, enjoy, apartment, holiday, population,
Okay, again.
Tape script 1.10.
mother, enjoy, apartment, holiday, population,
Okay, guys. Now, mother, where is the stress? On ma or on the?
Ma.
Ma. Mother. Okay, how about enjoy?
Choice.
Choice.
Enjoy, like that, right? Enjoy. How about apartment?
Apart.
Two already, only one. Up or part? Which one? Yeah?
Apart.
Up. Up.
Apart is two sound
Only up.
already.
Only up.
Only a? Yeah, actually,
Yes.
part.
Part.
Apartment. Apartment, right? Yeah. How about holiday?
Lead.
Lee? Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
So, holiday, like that? Holiday.
Yes, sir.
No, we read like this. Holiday, holiday. So, on holiday, holiday. Okay, how about population?
Late. So late.
Lay is very long, right? Population. Okay, now I play the tape for you again.
Tape script 1.10.
Mother. Enjoy. Apartment. Holiday. Population.
Okay, so remember all the word have the stress. You remember that? So if you do not follow the stress, you cannot speak English nicely. So I want to ask Mr. Pisat. Mr. Pisat, can you read all the words again, please?
Yes, teacher.
Follow the stress.
Yes. Mother. Enjoy. Apartment. Holiday. Population.
Okay, thank you very
Early.
much. Continue again.
Me, right, sir?
Yes, yes, please.
Yes, sir. Mother, enjoy, apartment, holiday, population.
Okay, thank you very much. Mother, enjoy, apartment, holiday, population. Okay, now let's continue. Oh, we have one exercise here. So this one you don't have in your textbook, all right? So you don't have in your textbook, you need to take note. Okay, so listen and put the words in the correct columns according to the stress patterns. So there are 12 words in the box here. So we have this word, this word, this word, all of them, and we have two syllable. Like you can look at number one here. We have one example for you. So number one, we read country, country. So the stress is on the first syllable, country, and the second one, polite, polite. Okay, and number three here, stress is in the middle, important, 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 right? And number four, stress at the beginning, grandfather, grandfather. So stress is at the beginning. And number five, stress here only, population, population. And number six, stress is on here, spur, experience, experience. Actually, rien, experience, actually, experience. But one we read fast, experience. Okay, so now they want you to use the 12 word and 12 word here and complete them right here. Okay, so let's go and see this word together first. All right, we have the word typical, ambitious, mobile, educations, regret, deceptions, foreign, internet, correct, immediate, economic, community. And remember, you have to put them according to the stress here. Are you ready to listen and put them in the correct place? Hello?
Ready.
Okay, okay. So you will listen. I will play the tape 2 times for you. Don't worry. Try your best to put them.
Word stress.
Country. Important. Polite. Population. Regret. Experience. Mobile. Typical.
education, foreign, immediate, ambitious, internet, economic, reception, correct, community, grandfather.
Okay, again.
Word stress.
Country, important, polite, population, regret, experience, mobile, typical, education, foreign, immediate, ambitious, internet, economic, reception, correct, community, grandfather.
Okay, so number one, what is it? Let's check the answer together. Number one, what is it?
Typical.
Oh, typical is three sound. Typical.
Regret.
Sorry.
Regret.
Uh,
Oh,
you know typical is three sound. Can typical you can put number
Sorry.
three or number four here. Cannot put number one. So number one, foreign, right? Foreign, and mobile. Okay, number two,
Regret.
okay, regret, and then
Correct.
right. Only one left. Okay, foreign, regret, and okay. Number three, what is it? Number three, important. So ambitious and reception. Okay, you can learn how to pronounce the word by yourself. And number four, grandfather. What is it? Yeah.
Education.
Education. Four sound. Education four. This one only
Yes.
three. Typical. Three. You see? And the stress is on the first one. Typical. What else?
Internet.
Yes, internet. Very good. How about number five? Population.
Education.
Education. Okay, educations. And one more is
Community.
community. Community sound wrong already. Right? If you say community, like that. This one, the word is economic. When you read, we read this word economic, right? Economic. Okay, and the last two words for you. Whole word again.
Community.
Okay, community, immediate. Actually, immediate. So when you read immediate. All right, so I would like to read for you again. Number one, follow the stress, country, foreign, mobile. Number two, polite, regret, correct. Number three, important, ambitious, reception. Number four, grandfather, typical, internet. Number five, population, education, economic. Number six, experience, immediate, community. Okay, so I would like to ask Songniet, can you read again, please?
Country. Foreign.
foreign,
mobile, polite, regret, correct, important, am- ambitious,
ambitious,
ambitious, reception, grandfather, typical, internet, population, education, economic, experience, immediate, community.
I want to call. How about Charlie? Charlie, T. Charlie. I cannot hear from you, Charlie.
Yes, teacher.
Okay, Charlie, read please.
Number one, country, foreign, mobile. And number two, polite, secret, correct. Number
Speak
three,
with energy.
number three, important,
Yeah,
ambition, reception.
ambitious,
Yeah. Number four, grandfather, typical, internet,
typical.
typical, internet. And
Internet.
number five,
You stress,
pop,
okay? Followed
population, education,
population,
population,
education,
education, economic. Number six, experience, immediate,
okay, very good.
community.
Economic. Okay, thank you very much. Okay, everyone, the rest you can because you're gonna have a recording video. All right. So I'm gonna continue to the next one. Okay, the next one is page 13. You can open your book on page 13. Word formations. So formation here actually you can translate like this. Like sorry, I my spell like you say like this. Okay, or like this. Okay, and word here. Okay, now complete the words act in the sentences using the suffixes from the box. So we have the word rest, ion, ing, ive, and evities. So evities. Now number one was done for you. My grandfather is 84, but he's still very active. Active, like this. Okay, number two until number five, I want you to try and do it by yourself. I think you can have 4 minutes, okay? I want you to practice the exercise by yourself first. We will check the answer together at 707. Okay, please do it by yourself. Think and you can check the scenery. Make sure you try your best to check and to ensure that your answers are correct. So we check the answer at 707. Okay, now time is up. Sisters earn act what? Hello, my students. Please try to help me.
Actress teacher.
Actress teacher.
Actress. She's often on. So I translate for you. Okay, all right. Okay, number three, act what? Yeah, it's not always a well-paid job. What is it? Act?
Acting.
Yeah, acting is not always a well-paid job. The word acting here, want to translate? Or you can say like this. Okay, number four, it is not a time to do nothing. It is a time for what?
Action.
Action.
Yes,
Action.
action. Action. Okay, number five, we do a lot of activities in class to learn English. Okay, I read for you number one until number five. My grandfather is 84, but he's still very active. Number two, my sister an actress is often on TV. Number three, acting is not always a well-paid job. Number four, it is not a time to do nothing. It's a time for action. Number five, we do a lot of activities in class to learn English. Okay, so for this time, I would like to ask Sivatra, can you read number one until number five for your friends?
1. My grandfather is 84, but he's still very active. 2. My sister's an actress. She's often on TV. 3. Active is not always a well-paid job. 4. This is not the time to do nothing. It is a time for action. 5. We do a lot of activity in class to learn English.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you have any question, everyone?
No.
Okay, you don't have a question. Let's continue to the next one. Oh, there are two examples for you here. Match a word in A with a line in B. Number one, cosmopolitan city, and win a race. Okay, I already gave you two examples. The rest I want you to do it by yourself in 3 minutes. Okay? After 3 minutes, we check the answer together. So at 10:13, we check the answer. Please match by yourself. It's easy to match, but make sure your answers are correct. Thank you. Okay, one more minute. Okay, now let's check the answer together. Well paid.
Job.
Well paid job.
Yeah.
Right. Close knit.
Close
Family.
knit family.
Close knit family. Drive.
Carefully.
Carelessly.
Carelessly. Fail.
Careless.
Fall. Sorry,
In
fall.
love.
Love.
Fall in
Fall in
love.
love. Okay, thank you. You should learn how to make sentences with these words. So, but before we learn how to make sentences, we can practice together. Cosmopolitan city, a well-paid job, close-knit family, drive carelessly, fall in love, win a race. Okay, Sringi, can you read again?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, Sringi, can you read?
Teacher again.
Can you read again?
Okay, teacher.
The
Cosmopolitan
the word read. Cosmopolitan.
city.
Cosmopolitan. Read again.
Cosmopolitan
Cosmopolitan.
city.
Yeah.
Cosmopolitan city. Well-paid job. Close-knit family. Drive carelessly. Fall in love. Win a race.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. And now I want you to do one more. So here you can see number one. Oh, sorry. I give you two example already now. Sorry that I give you a lot of example. So number one, internet, all right? Go on the internet. Number two, maybe. Okay, number three until number eight, do it by yourself in 4 minutes. We check the answer at 7:20. Understand, everyone? Hello? My students are very, very tired to answer the question. Okay, please do it. What happened? Why cannot send? No internet? Why not?
Your internet is so slow.
Oh, can you hear me? My internet is slow? Are
Yes,
you sure?
teacher.
Yes, teacher. I hear
Yes.
that.
Oh, you cannot. Oh, what happened? Hmm. Okay, sorry. Let me try to unplug it first. Sorry. Wait a moment. Why? Hello, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it better now?
Of course, it's better than before.
Okay. So sorry for the internet connection. All right. Without internet, it is not good. Okay, we
Right
still
now,
have 2
it's
more
happen
minutes.
again, teacher. It's not clear, teacher.
Yeah?
It's not clear.
It's not? Oh, no internet. Oh, no internet again. Why? Oh my gosh. Okay, I don't know why. Okay. Now can you hear me, everyone? Hello?
លោកគ្រូលើកដាច់លោកគ្រូ
Okay, so can we have a break? I think maybe for 15 minutes. I will call in a moment.